Afternoon baseball on tap from one of the best yards around, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today it's an NL Central Division matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball on the show next. Chad Kuhl, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate is Nolan Arenado, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch on the way. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
First pitch, 105.
The windup and the 0-1. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill. Here's a hard hit ball and caught over there at first, as he'll hang on here to record the second out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Yeah, this lineup's got to go about it a little bit differently, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They're in the bottom third in slugging percentage in the league, but they can string some hits together, manufacture some runs, create some problems.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game.
Pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
First pitch of the AB now. Popped him up. Molina shading to his right. 1 away.
Batting second.
Now a moment here at
approach usually leads to winning games.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs, and he's driven in 45. And the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone.
Better make the adjustment.
The 1-2. Liner towards second. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
2 down, no one on base. And up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes. And it's fouled away. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2 from Wainwright. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 1-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
No, it's early.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
To the defense, Yadier Molina, future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Chavis, a 25-year-old, he's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball, that pitch is out.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Gloved by Arenado. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble, as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Outside. 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
Three and 1 to the Cardinals left fielder. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Gamble comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. So here is Harrison Bader. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he lays off there. 1-0. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. Still going back. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
That brings in Tommy Edman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And oh, this is off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
The catcher,
Yadi Molina digging in now. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Now the 1-0. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Edman takes his lead at third with one away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 2-1 home. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D-Roy. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 287 the average coming in. And even 20 home runs and 74 RBIs. On the ground is short. This could be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Cardinals lead it 4-0.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their third turn with the bats. And unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense.
first baseman.
Back to you guys.
Colin.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First offering on its way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. A bouncer up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Batting 8th, the right fielder, Wilmer Defoe.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First delivery to him.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Hit hard down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And the Pirates are in the hit column.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Into the box now, Chad Kuhl. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Runner.
So now it's Brian Reynolds as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. First offering.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Defoe is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Runners going. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now at the plate here is Ben Gamel, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Too low, 1-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 1-0. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. We played 4. It's now a 4-1 game. Nick Mears, a 6-foot 2-inch right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And this is low, ball 1. Mears features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Now here's the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
And the pitch. Harrison Bader checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gamel is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Colin Moran.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Colin Moran will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. That's by him for strike one.
1-1.
Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball two. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that misses ball four now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
The right fielder, number 15, Wilmer.
So next to hit is Wilmer Defoe, a base hit in his first trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1 is the count.
Moran on at first, nobody out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Wainwright comes set. Here's the delivery. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And he lays off there, ball four. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Anthony Alford will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 1 home run and 3 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Whoa, that's down.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bader is right there, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian.
So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go. Brian Reynolds flew out last time up. First delivery to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it. He's got stepping in now. Tyler O'Neill. He's right there. There's one. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
It's real now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Next to hit is Harrison Bader. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Here's the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. And he lays off again, ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-1, here it is. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A payoff pitch one more time. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Daniel Ponce de Leon will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 32.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Wilmer Defoe.
The right fielder, Wilmer.
First delivery to him.
Count is 2-1.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Cole Tucker steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch on its way. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Fouled away. Good waist pitch. 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Brian Reynolds. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. He'll try again. 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. DeYoung's got it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 4-2. Dwayne Underwood Jr. has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Tommy Edman. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Tommy Edman.
He's set and the pitch.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Fastball just off the inside corner.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You've got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
At the plate, Yadier Molina, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Throw over to first, back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Edman gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball well outside. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. The 3-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman,
Next, it'll be Paul Goldschmidt. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty. 1 to count. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. And the slider misses low and away here. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that's through for a hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here. That ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. At the plate now, Ben Gamble, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound.
Difficult to manufacture that run.
Into the box, Colin Moran, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. One there on to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. On to the 9th inning from PNC Park. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Buccos 4. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill.
The left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 is off the plate, up and away. Count remains 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
At the plate, Tommy Edman. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that drops in for another base hit. He's 4 for 5 now.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. To the plate now, Yadier Molina as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now a throw over, runner back safely. Edman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Hit on the ground out to short. Newman brings it in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They still lead it 6-4. Alex Reyes is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Leading off the inning, it'll be Wilmer Defoe, and they could use a spark from him here.
The right fielder, Wilmer Defoe.
And now the first pitch, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. fouled off. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Michael Perez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed.
There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
In now, Brian Reynolds, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Well, you'd credit Adam Wainwright with the victory, barring any late turnaround here. A 1 pitch on its way. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses there. 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the run is O'Neill, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
6-4 the outcome today. The Redbirds took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Adam Wainwright records the victory, his 13th of the year. Chad Kuhl was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Alex Reyes wraps it up for the save, his 30th. So that will wrap things up